So welcome to this video on flossing. Flossing is one of those things that a lot of people put off because it is frankly quite a difficult thing to master. The key, like anything, is to persevere, to try different techniques and systems until you find something that works for you. Now the benefit of flossing is that it will help clean the areas under the gum and between the teeth that a toothbrush won't get to. It's estimated around about 40% of the surface area of the gums and teeth is in between, and this area would always be missed if flossing or an alternative technique is not used. Now, people are often quite surprised at how far underneath the gum they need to go with the floss. In between teeth there is normally a triangular piece of gum, and the floss will go quite far underneath that on both sides. And we'll try and demonstrate that in the video, although it's often harder to see. So with the floss, you wind a piece of floss around your fingers and then try to use your index fingers to create a bit of tension between the floss, which then passes down between the teeth, and here you can see it's gone one side of the gum and then flick it across and go the other side of the gum. And that's what we need to be doing in every gap around the mouth to get in between the gums. Now some people have had gum recession and don't have those triangular bits, and although floss is useful, you might find techniques that we show in one of our other videos using interproximal brushes to be easier and more effective. Now a lot of people struggle using floss because they find their fingers get in the way, and one thing you can do to make it easier is just to tie a knot. I've used a simple reef knot here in this piece of floss, and then you don't need quite as many fingers to get the required tension. So you tie a knot in it so it makes a loop, and then it's often a lot easier to feed down in between the teeth under the gums like I'm showing here. And then there are alternatives to floss. Some people just can't get on with floss at all. These things come in various guises, but the system's very similar. It's a piece of floss stretched between a holder, and if you squeeze the handle on this one, it just increases the tension in the floss. Use it in very much the same way. You squeeze the handle to create the tension and then push it down between the teeth and feed it underneath the gum, front and back, in order to clean that area. Just to summarise, it's definitely worth persevering even if you find flossing difficult at first. Don't be surprised by how far under the gum the floss can go, and remember to clean both sides of the gum. If you struggle with your fingers and thumbs getting in the way, then just tying a knot in the floss is one way to help, or use alternative systems like we showed you on this video. Well, thank you very much for your time. Be sure to check out our other videos about manual toothbrushing using an electric toothbrush, and also cleaning with interproximal toothbrushes. Thank you again.